we live?
Quiet.
Are we live?
We might be going live.
Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
We
We're live right now? Are people watching? Yeah. Can they hear us?
I've missed this.
Everybody can hear us. Everybody should be able to hear us, provided I have unmuted. Make sure that I've hit the right fucking buttons. Yeah, we do have a slot. If anybody wants to jump in, we've technically got 3, but we've got at least 1 spot. If anyone wants to jump in and fill the screen, just tag me in the chat. Or hit me up on Twitter. I'll send you the link. Sammy was supposed to get here, but he's asleep, and Julie isn't answering our messages either. So, bum. Thanks everybody for coming. We've got Kevin here, we've got Spooky, we've got B, we've got Greyheart. Who else have we got here? We've got Ben, and we've got the Thunder Nipples. So everybody, thanks for coming. If everybody understands what we're doing tonight is a wee stream for bringing awareness to Diana and mainly her kidneys. We have to bring attention to her kidneys and the lack of working properly. So we have a link. It is in the description if you can. It's a wee go coffee. I don't know how you pronounce that. What is it? Key coffee? Link in the live chat. I have a wee bar on the screen. We've set a goal. We're here for 2 hours, so we've set a goal of $250. We'll see how that goes. Thank you, Dave, for putting that in. Carlton, if you want to come in and play some critical questions, let me know, man. Hit me up. We'll get you in. But yeah, links in the chat. Links underneath. I am not unmuted. Rab1 can fuck off. We're definitely unmuted. Yes, we're definitely unmuted. So, Dave, thank you for coming tonight. I know that you haven't been streaming that much and everything, so we have you centre stage tonight with your floaty head. It's a Dave takeover, a critical questions takeover. So we've all know what's happening with critical questions. And if any, Bree, would you like to shout out and we'll walk around and say hello to everybody that's here? For the people who don't know who you are, of course they do, but sure.
Oh. Yeah, there's people that don't know who I am. That's true. Hi, I'm Bree. BRAINBUG is my channel. I have a show I do every Saturday morning at 9:30 Central Standard Time, and we talk about bugs. We look at some silly theistic claims, have a good time looking at science and doing some cryptozoology as well. So if you're into any of that stuff, come hang out with us. I'm going to pass the torch on over to the next one.
Nerdy.
That's me. Oh, hi. I'm a nerdy rodent, and yeah, I do stuff with computers online on the internet, and it's weird, like me.
It's weird, and so are you. So, Rex.
I don't know how exactly he typed.
Amanda.
I'm Amanda.
So there's everybody. Everybody's here. It's been a while since this particular group has been actually together. So I think that, that in itself is not an accomplishment, but something that I'm definitely happy and enjoying to have all the original sort of nerdy, or not nerdy, fuck, I'm not giving that cunt credit, pigsty people back again, it is. I'm all choking up. I'm wearing some purple flowers. I got some purple flowers in for Diana tonight, so we're wearing purple is the color tonight. So yeah, there's a link. I've popped it in. If anyone wants to join, we have a spot, as I say. And other than that, Dave, it's a critical questions takeover. Start taking over.
I'm worried what else you painted purple.
Pardon?
I'm worried what else you painted purple.
Well, we'll see if we hit the $250 goal in 2 hours.
That'd be that'd be amazing. Let's do that. Shoot for that.
That's what we're aiming for. We have a bar, so if anyone does donate, let us know. I'll change the bar. We'll get it moved up. We'll get that green bar going right up until it's full. So yeah, other than that, it's I've just noticed that the chat needs a wee bit of a work with. And Dave, questions? Have you got any? Have you a few spare?
I have to do the first bit first.
Oh, would you like to do your intro? Yes.
Yeah. I had to find my intro. I lost it. You ready? Forged in the lockdown. Hello and welcome to Critical Questions, the unfathomable quiz. I've crawled the internet for the best, worst, most interesting and ridiculous dumb questions I can find. With any luck, Robbie's guests will be able to answer all of them. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello. Weren't we meant to talk over you when you were doing that though?
You were. It was
that.
tradition.
We just did that when I was loading. That was the tradition. You know, oh, we're live. We're live. I can't get
Right.
the scrolling to work. Oh, well, I'm not going to be arsed to do the scrolling. So if you can't remember the question, tough shit. Think harder. All right. Dave, question 1.
Question 1. What is your favourite flat thing?
Not allowed to say
Flat
the earth.
thing. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, come on. That was at least a little bit funny. It killed the fucking room. Like,
What's the question?
what's your favorite flat thing?
Flat thing?
And I
Oh.
said, so you can't say the earth then.
And I
Oh,
said, ha ha.
I'm caught up now.
There we go. Do you have a favorite flat thing,
Why
Bree?
can't that be your favourite?
I am fond of pizza.
How flat are we talking? Does it have to be rolled smooth, or
No.
you know, it can be lumpy?
It can be lumpy. I mean, pizza is valid.
Yeah. Okay. And I like a thick crust on my pizza. I like a nice
Ew.
deep dish pizza, Chicago style.
I don't
Bree
like
likes
deep
them.
dish at all.
No. Ugh.
Mm.
Nice thin New York, like a Brooklyn style pizza. Nice thin crust that you can
Something to
fold.
break your teeth on.
Well, I got
Oh.
Domino's over
Yeah.
here has the standard one, and then it has a medium one, which they refer to, and then it has a super thin one, right?
We've already established today that your pizza is shit. Okay?
No, that was
All-
Dave's pizza. I don't know what the
Your
fuck
pizza's
Dave
shit too.
Dave was doing.
I've
that
Pizza.
seen
Pizza.
you eat, like, Robbie. I've seen your pizzas, and they're gross. And you dip them in fucking garlic mayo. That's like, ugh.
That's what Domino's give you. A tub of garlic
No.
mayo.
Man, I would do that with
Well, not
anyone.
here.
I've got garlic puree and mayonnaise and some parsley. 2 seconds, you've got some garlic mayo, like, you know.
This is why Katie doesn't like you.
Because of the mayo. Ah. But yeah, I don't know. It's for me. You're getting more for your buck when you get a thick pizza.
No,
Yeah, I
it
reckon.
doesn't taste good. Ugh.
I think it depends on the base, to be honest.
Well, it's like the pitiful amount of cheese you put on that pizza too. I mean,
Right,
that
you're aware that that wasn't the pizza I ate. As in, that was just that was just like I put a tiny bit of cheese on and then the
Okay.
sweet corn.
You
Well,
didn't
when
actually
was
put
Then
more
I took a
cheese on.
photo.
Did you just say
took a
sweet
photo.
corn?
Yes.
Cancel,
corn on
critical
pizza.
cripple. Cancel them.
Oh no, there has to be
over.
corn, man. Corn makes, if you have chicken on a pizza, you need a bit of corn to go with the chicken.
What the fuck are you putting chicken on the pizza now too? Stop
The
it.
chicken on the pizza is terrible. It doesn't heat up. It does not that it tastes bad on the pizza itself. It's just it's shit for leftovers.
Oh, I like blocks of chicken, pepperoni, corn, sweet corn as we would call it. You know, peppers, mushrooms, sprinkling of sriracha sauce, and then
Of
loads
what?
of cheese.
Sriracha.
Nerdy, you have to break this tie. Does corn belong on a pizza or not?
He doesn't get
yes.
to vote. He's British. Come on.
Of course, sweet corn belongs on a pizza, just not the amount that Critical put on. That's stupid.
Oh,
It
loads of
doesn't
corn.
belong on there at all. No, no corn on my pizza, please.
What was on our
Yeah.
pizza tonight was corn,
I like
pepperoni, onions, peppers, and chili.
mushrooms.
Ugh.
God no.
Oh yes, mushrooms. Mushrooms, black
Has
olives,
love mushrooms on our pizza, but I'm not.
onions, green peppers.
Corn.
No, shut the fuck up, idiots.
Right, where do I check this?
I derailed it by talking about pizza. And Nerdy, what's your favorite flat thing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm stuck. I'm sort of torn between cylinders and the universe.
How certain are you the universe is flat?
I
Yeah.
don't know. That's why I'm thinking about cylinders, because I know they're definitely flat.
It depends on your perspective.
I'll go. With
How do I
cylinders
check
then,
the
yeah.
limit, or how do I check what money has been raised on the Ko-Fi? Because I've clicked on that link and I can't see.
I don't think you can.
Well, then how am I supposed to know when people donate?
I don't know.
You
Oh,
did
it
all
was
this before.
892 when we started.
Carol, the 406 Atheist, thank you for subscribing.
And why is he not in here?
I have no idea.
Carol is not Neil.
I don't know Carol. I have never met Carol
Yeah.
before.
I don't know, Carol.
But the link is in there if anyone
That's
wants
not
to
who I
join.
think it is.
Huh?
Oh, I might have fucked up. I assumed that Carol was Sammy.
No.
No, Sammy's Carol. It's easy. Never mind.
Yeah, Sammy does the 421. No, I don't know. Is Ben in the chat? I think Ben or Beck. Ben and Beck, they're in charge of it. They should be able to tell us when someone donates, yeah?
Yeah, well, Savage Minnow too. I don't know if they're here or not.
There we go. We're at 4,460 quid. So we need to get that at least 500, and we're aiming for 250 for the 2 hours. The favorite flat thing is UK pizza, then, yes, with corn and pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
No.
I'm
You
saying
put
it.
Words in their mouth.
That is absolutely not true.
Yes.
Poppycock.
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 Well, the story I was saying before Amanda interrupted me was the thin crust that Domino sent out was really, really thin. And I mean, like, there was a slice that you could lift and it would just snap. It was very crispy, which I appreciated, but it was very delicate. I was afraid of fucking breaking the goddamn thing, you know? The medium is what they would call it, is still a thin crust, but it's got at least stability to it that I can lift the pizza without worrying if it's going to break.
That's always a danger, isn't it?
Yeah.
My danger with pizza is biting into the top and the cheese is fine, and then you hit the sauce underneath and it's like, oh fuck, it's bloody roasting, and the top there, you just burn that.
Then you got weeks of your
I've been there.
Or you burn off the top of your mouth. I've done that. And then the skin peels off, and that takes weeks because you just don't stop tonguing it, and it's just like, Manda's not impressed. Manda's like, fucking UK pizza. What's your favourite flat thing, Manda?
A good pancake. Shut
Good
up.
what?
Oh, a good pancake.
Pancake.
Like I used to get these red velvet pancakes for breakfast on my birthday every year. And I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of red velvet, but they were just chocolatey enough. And plus with the cream cheese frosting, and then we put little shavings of semi-sweet chocolate on top of it with some powdered sugar and whipped cream, and it was the best thing ever.
Was it
And
white
sweet
chocolate?
corn.
No, it's semi-sweet chocolate.
Semi-sweet chocolate.
The shavings on top were
what is semi-sweet chocolate?
like
Don't say
chocolate,
it's fucking
chocolate
chocolate.
chips.
All right.
Those are semi-sweet.
Morsels.
Yeah, so it was like darkish.
I do like dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Y'all have some great dark chocolate over there.
Oh yeah, good dark chocolate. Anything above 70, 80 is really, really nice. I had chocolate biscuits earlier, and I've been told that the s'more that I made was not an official s'more.
What?
Well, I put it in, I got a giant
Chocolate.
marshmallow, right? I got a giant marshmallow, and we did this before with just a wire coat hanger, you know, when we put the marshmallow up. But the problem with that is when you're trying to heat it and you've put the wire coat hanger up the middle of the marshmallow, and it's a big, giant marshmallow, when you try and turn it because you're in the center, the heaviest part always goes to the bottom. So you're melting one fucking side. So I came up with this idea where I bent the wire coat hanger from a long piece, and I bent it up like that into two pieces, and I tinfoiled it to the top of a knife. And now it's like a grabber. So you can open it a wee bit and it grabs the marshmallow. So you can turn it, you know. So I turned it. We browned the whole outside of the whole thing. And I got 2 chocolate digestives and put it in the middle and squished down and pulled it off. Is that not a s'more?
No, you
Where's
need
your
graham
graham
crackers.
cracker?
What?
You need graham crackers.
Yeah, you need graham crackers and actual chocolate, not.
What's
some,
what's a graham cracker? I just know.
Digestibles is the least appealing name for a cookie in the world. And
Digestive
actual
chocolate.
chocolate.
It's digestive.
Whatever the fuck, it's stupid. And
What is it called? Digestive chocolate?
Digestive. Right, you don't say digestive chocolate biscuits, you just lift a packet of chocolate biscuits. But the standard base on an awful lot over here would be what's known as a digestive biscuit.
Huh. You learn something new every day.
What she's just left now. She can't take the fucking
no,
house.
Graham cracker tastes more like cardboard than a digestive.
Right, well then I'm not going to put it on a piece of cardboard. I think I'm going to stick with the chocolate biscuit.
Well, how are you going to recreate a s'more? I mean, cardboard would work better.
Well, I didn't know. I thought it was just a general biscuit plus chocolate. I didn't know it was specific enough that it had to be a graham cracker.
Marshmallow, milk chocolate, and graham cracker is generally what. At least that's what we call it s'more here.
I mean, I would go with chocolate digestive because I'm lazy.
Yeah,
I'd go with chocolate digestive because graham cracker sounds like something that's just been made up. Yeah.
What the fuck's a graham cracker?
I tell you what, if you want a graham cracker, use a Rivita.
Oh, actual cardboard.
Oh,
Okay.
cracker bread. No, I would use. What about cracker bread? Could we get away with cracker bread?
Oh, in my head, no.
What about a bourbon biscuit or a custard cream or
No,
something?
I like a good bourbon biscuit,
Bourbon
but
sounds lovely.
they're very small. You know, it would be very difficult because they're a rectangle. At least with a good sized digestive, you know, you've got more.
Man, do you know what they're talking about?
I've decided my favourite flat thing is one half of a bourbon.
That's a good flat thing. Yeah,
That really is. Yeah, I'm a splitter.
Oh, in the Albert Dock, I'm assuming other places they must sell them. They do giant bourbons that are like half a foot long.
Right.
And they are lovely. I just sit there.
A whole half a foot.
Yeah.
Half a foot long.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining fucking Critical sitting like that movie shot in Private Parts with the kielbasa. Only the kielbasa is a bourbon biscuit. Give me that biscuit.
They did. The day I bought one. I don't have been twice. They also do jammy dodgers that are the size of a dinner plate.
Wow. Now that I would give a good go. If they've enough jam, you have to get official jammy dodgers. Now that's the only thing. I don't mind buying non-brand things because they're usually just as good. But if you don't buy branded jammy dodgers, they skimp on the jam. You get the heart in the middle and a wee squiggle around it. Oh, Mikados. Is it Mikado? The two coconuts with the
Mikados,
Mikado
they're
with
the
sticks
sticks.
of
Yeah,
dip-
dipped
sticks
in the
of
chocolate.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, the piece, biscuit, 2 bits, jam up the middle, coconut shavings.
No, that's not Mikado.
No.
But I know what you're talking about.
A Mikado. Spooky'll know. Spooky's old enough that he goes to people's houses and goes like, have you got tea and biscuits? What biscuits have you got today? Have you got the good biscuits?
Biscuits.
Yeah, Oreos, I don't give a fuck about Oreos. Jim, the link is there, Jim. Hit the link, come on in and join the crack. A Tim
and
Tam.
please, Jim's American, so we can. I don't want to be the only one that doesn't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
I don't know.
Jamie Dodgers.
We need at least $250 for the mankini.
All right.
The only problem with getting Americans in is they're going to pour gravy all over the biscuits, aren't they? That's what they do.
Amanda sent me a picture last week, and it looked like it was not. It was gravy and biscuits, and I thought it was like pancakes with some. It looked like there was an egg on it. That's what it was, because it was a still shot. It obviously wasn't moving, and it was white, so it looked like a fried egg, you know. And I was like, "Oh, you got bacon and eggs?" And she was like, "No, I got biscuits and gravy and bacon." I was like, "That's fucking biscuits
No,
and
because
fucking
gravy is not white. That's not the color of gravy. No.
Oh, white gravy, white sauce. I guess is what you'd call it.
Yeah, it's called
White
bechamel sauce if it's white. Otherwise, it's not.
Oh, it's just a bechamel sauce. Not all it is.
I thought.
It could
Hey,
be. Who
I just
knows? It's not
remembered
gravy.
something, I just remembered something. We were playing a game. I don't know how we got here.
We're still on the flat things, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's all right. Bourbon's a flat.
we
Jelly
got
dog
Jim
is a
here
flat.
though, so we got someone to add another flat thing to the list.
Edges
Yeah.
are flat.
As long as we don't ask him about sweet corn.
Yeah.
Right.
Gravy.
I don't know. Let me see. Right. Dave, nerdy.
What?
These things.
What
Right.
things?
Them.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but yes.
They're called
Yeah.
Mikados.
Is that
That's
coconut?
The same as the
Those
Mikado that's
things you
next
see
to
on
it.
the right. The
Yeah.
sticks with chocolate on.
Well, why did it come up straight away then? Huh?
Because other people
Mikado
confuse
milk, 75 grams, Tesco groceries there. Mikado.
There's it there. It's the guy making them and it says 1 minute bakes homemade Mikado biscuits. They're called Irish Mikado.
There you go.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
confused.
If you
They're
said
Irish.
Irish Mikado, we would have known because everything Irish is completely backwards to normal.
Hi, Jim.
Hey
What-
Jim, we're talking about biscuits.
Sorry, I was on mute. What's up?
We're doing it.
I'm overexposing myself. I just did 2 hours on the telethon, so should I even be here?
I don't know. How
I'll
many
stay real
gummies have
quiet,
you
though.
had and have your drinking? Because
You have to
usually
answer the
after
question.
usually after 2 hours when you're on my channel, you say some shit and it gets all out of control.
That's perfect. What's your favourite flat thing?
What? Moi?
What is your favourite flat thing?
Say it one more time.
What is your favourite flat thing?
Flat thing? Flat Earth conspiracists? They're fun to toy with. That's the first thing that came to mind.
I said flat Earth as well.
Oh, you did?
Well, I said we can't say flat
You
Earth.
guys call apartments flats. I have a theory why American English is more efficient than British
wrong.
English, because we use less syllables. You use an extra U in color. It's an extra syllable in aluminum.
Dave's very annoyed about that.
Everything's got an
U.
extra syllable.
Dave's very annoyed about that extra U. He's lost many a R coding to that fucking U.
Yeah,
That's right. I saw that tweet.
I did. I saw that too.
But
From the
the
dark
exceptions are we call restroom or bathroom, that's 2 syllables each. You guys call it a loo. That's way more efficient. It's only one syllable.
we
So
have
there are
bathrooms
some times
too.
when British is better.
No. We have bathrooms too.
Yeah.
That's
different
not the
thing, I
loo.
guess.
That's the problem.
I've been
Yeah.
now I have said this before. I've just in conversation with someone, it's like, right, I'm away to the bathroom when I'm at work, and they turn to you and go, "There's no fucking shower or bath in there. It's just the fucking toilet." Like, you know, so there is a difference.
And elevator, you guys have a better word for it because it's only one syllable. Lift, elevator. That's 4 syllables, so that is more efficient. Lift is more efficient.
Did you watch Badger's video?
No.
He did a video the other day about American words and English words.
Yes.
And it
Do
just went
remind me
crazy.
the
They
more
were all
to
correct.
show his video to fucking Elena, because I sent it to her mum and I asked her to show Elena, and she watched it first, and her response was, "That's as creepy as fuck," so she didn't show it to Elena.
What was creepy about it?
I don't know. I was like, it's just Podger. He was nice. It was nice of him to actually take the time to make it. And she was like, that's creepy as fuck. I'll show her later. And then I rang later and I was like, did you show her the video? I've been too busy to show. No, she's not going to fucking show her the video.
There's one bit that's a little bit creepy, but the rest of them are okay.
She said she'll be right back. Right.
Have we answered the first question now?
I think we've all established, apart from... No, Dave
Hang
said
on. Yeah, well, sort of biscuits. Yeah.
flat bourbon. Half a bourbon.
Yeah.
We still have to
What
double.
was your answer?
Yeah.
I'm stealing the half a bourbon because that's literally my favourite biscuit other than Irish Mikados. And they're more like a crevice. They're definitely not flat.
Oh, I love a good crevice.
It depends if you bent over recently. Question 2,
Right.
Dave.
Question 2. All right, I'm going to put it in the chat at the same time, or just afterwards. Right. If you found out that computers were sentient and received sexual pleasure from data entry, would you still use them?
Probably more often.
Yes, at least then I could say I had a sexual partner, so it would be fine. I could boast then. I'd be like, oh, I'm getting me some every day.
I
If I had
was
a way to
just,
get consent.
well, you see, sex can be, controlling, so you go onto the internet and spend all day on the internet and look up how to break into banks and get me lots of money, and when I come back, I will smash your keys in.
Do you like it when I push the key hard or soft? A
Robbie
quick
is
brown
screaming
fox.
"fuck yes" in the chat. So.
Well,
You did that deliberately. I didn't like the question.
He had a whole I was supposed to remind Dave on Tuesday, and it was like yesterday. This is a 2-day late reminder that we're doing something tomorrow. Fuck, what time? Fuck, okay, right.
did you know that also in that scenario, Dave would be a sex worker?
Dave would be a very underpaid sex worker.
I want to know what nerdy would be.
Nerdy's a pimp because he's creating
You say
AI.
Well, I mean, I'd have to be poly given the amount of computers I've got as well. I mean, does an iPad count? Are we talking all computing devices? So mobile
It would
phones,
have to include phones
tablets,
as well, so you'd be there.
pager, Fitbit, vibrator.
Fitbit.
I don't-
Mobile
No,
phone.
how much-
if it
how much
is the
electronics does
Fitbit,
it
does that
need?
mean you can put it on and just move and get your Fitbit off?
Well, yeah. What about these headphones? I mean, oh man, could be anything.
Well, no, the headphones, I would say, right, how are we going to define this? Does it have to have access to the internet? Does it have to have a certain capabilities? Like, are we going to limit it to 12th gen fucking Intel or something? Like,
No, headphones don't count.
Fitbit don't count.
Okay.
A
Fitbit.
smartwatch.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, an
yeah.
iWatch. Oh. I mean, what about touchscreen versus keyboard? I mean, are we stroking or hammering here?
Well, I'm really enjoying the new keyboard, so I'm definitely sticking with the mechanical click. It's like a moan every time you hit the button.
I've had to switch from my mechanical keyboard for this stream.
Fix it
Why
up.
is that? Hang
I
on,
really
let me
did
just
feel.
do a quick impression.
I felt like an elite YouTuber because I was watching Linus the other day and they were using the same keyboard as me, and I was like, "Oh, I've made it now. I'm using the same as Linus Tech Tips."
Yeah.
Jim. Oh,
There we go. Welcome back. Is Jim there, or did Jim disappear to go find some gummies and beer?
Sorry.
he went to find the new keyboard.
Did you hear
Well,
the question, Manda?
Yeah,
No.
that's a new keyboard and some tissues.
The question is, Manda, if you found out the computers were sentient and received sexual pleasure from data entry, would you still use them?
Yes. Then if they're sentient, they have a right to experience pleasure too.
Oh, you're
How much
so
data would you
fucking
upload?
nice, aren't you?
Consensual. As long as it's consensual and they understand that my inputting of data is, what is getting them off. And I input data for a living. So, like,
So you'd be a sex worker too.
yeah.
Here's
there
a
you go.
question for you, Dave, right? And they probably have this in places like Micro Center and all. When I go to, say, PC World and there's 50 PCs all lined up with their legs open, I mean their tops open, just screaming for people to hit what would you call that? Is that like a slave market?
You're describing something that's going to exist in a few years.
Oh, God.
Right, with the artificial partners that people are manufacturing now.
What's Nerdy been up to?
What are you talking about?
Like artificial intelligence put into basically like a high grade blow up doll or high end blow up doll.
Like the one I've got over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Mhm.
There are also 9 billion people on the planet too. So
Unfortunately, 8,800,999 of them don't like him. The other one's him. Jim, welcome back.
Jim?
Sorry. I got to get a passport ready by probably Friday. And I got another guy going with me. I don't know if you guys are aware. I don't want to hijack your show. I just
You have
want
10
to say,
seconds, go.
It looks like I might be going to Ukraine to offer my services. Is that fucking crazy?
Wow.
Understandable.
For it, Jim.
Oh, God. My heart is beating so fast right now. I got to get my passport up in order. All right. Sorry. Continue with your show.
I
Thank you
will
for
pray
permission.
you, Jim.
Question, Jim. If you found out that computers were sentient and they sexually got off with data entry, would you still use a computer?
Yeah, who am I to care if they get pleasure? Now, if they got pain from it, I would be reticent to continue. But if they got pleasure from it, why not? I mean, unless it was like too much pleasure, please stop. Then maybe I'd.
You get a nervous computer. You get the bad A&D.
Yeah, and then we have to nail down the definition of what is sentient. And that goes back to student Dr. Ben, like what about 3 hours ago, when he was on this philosophical thing about what is a soul and are we brains in a vat, and it's all this philosophical. And we gotta, we have to come to some presupposition that we are living in reality and not in a what is it?
Simulation.
Yeah.
Simulation ourselves.
Simulation.
No.
Everybody does it
yeah.
anyway, naturally, without even realizing it, though. Nerdy,
Yeah.
You are definitely, you're a pimp. We've established that.
Basically, yeah.
Are you going
Yeah.
to get
Poly
yourself?
pimp.
I'm wanting to know, is he going full pimp? Like, are you getting the fur coat? Are you getting the bling?
Yeah. I've got terabytes of data. I've got stacks and stacks of hard drives here ready to upload.
I love it. Stacks upon stacks
Absolutely.
of hard drives. That really sounds like,
We're
someone with
talking petabytes here.
shelves of fucking dildos. He's got fucking stacks of terabytes.
Stacks and stacks of pleasure, of computing pleasure.
Did
Yeah.
you build?
Ripped
Have
on the
you built
outside
like a
for my
big giant
pleasure.
server? Oh, obviously, like a,
Yes.
yeah. How big is it?
That's not something that you're meant to ask a pickle.
Here, you're the one
White
here with no
company.
clothes on, fully frontal.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Why is the green screen not working and not bouncing on a yoga ball?
Dave's green screen is working. You just can't see it.
You can see it if you're out.
Oh, I see behind the scenes.
I'm not the one streaming, Robbie is.
Because I'm streaming, he's giving me the feed, and I'm green screening it on
Okay.
my end. It's more efficient.
I'm just so used to you bouncing on a Pilates ball, though. Oh, there you go. All right.
I'm not on my ball.
Technically, on the screen, Dave is a wee bit bigger than most people, and at the minute, he is the back end of my pigsty in space.
No,
Mind the
that's
ball.
what I see. Flying right through your head right now.
I'm not used to seeing myself on the green screen. I'm used to seeing myself in the thing.
There, Jim.
Oh, no shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Technology.
Next question.
right, we've all established that we're whores and will continue to use. Julie, you've got the link. You can jump in. There's 2 more slots just not displayed, Julie. The link's in Twitter.
Right.
Question 3.
Question 3. I need to copy it first. Would you rather lick a randomly selected stranger's foot or have them lick yours?
How is it randomly selected? Whose do I have to shoot after they pick the wrong person?
The person that you would least like to pick.
I'm not
Mike-
let him lick my foot because I'm not going to be licking anybody's feet. Like I don't care if it's a stranger or not. I'm not licking. I'm not licking feet.
Can I lick
Not
Nerdy's
me.
feet? Because like he can
You
post
don't
them
get
to
to
me.
choose. You don't get to choose.
I've got no feet.
I think that it would be Darth Dawkins would pick yours.
Dawkins.
Asshole 104 is coming to lick my feet.
No, he gets to pick whose feet you lick.
Oh, well, that would be fine because he would probably pick someone who he would think would be disastrous. Really wouldn't be because he's stupid.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry, time zones are messed up. Hey, Amanda. Hey, everybody. Gosh, so good to see all of you and your beautiful faces. Hi.
Hello. Right, we're gonna move you because you're in basically where the chat is. So okay.
There.
Shuffle it up.
For me, just keep talking. Right, Julie,
Right.
really quickly, what's your favorite flat thing? And if computers were sentient and got off sexually, and if you used them, would you continue? Those are 2 questions. Get caught up.
What's my favorite flat thing? Plates that hold food. What was the second one with computers and sex?
If computers were sentient and got off when you used them, would you continue to use computers?
Thank you, my love. Yes, because there's nothing wrong with spreading a little joy.
All right.
And, at least then, the AI is having a good time. I mean, everybody deserves a good time.
Enjoying your usage, yeah.
Yeah, and also computers are so intrinsic to my work and my entire life. I would not know any of y'all, and you are so important to me, even though I show up really freaking late. I'm sorry about that, because I don't understand how time zones work. But
I
they're
did
so
say
important and
Eastern
intrinsic to
Standard.
my daily life that I would never stop using them. So I would hope they got off. If it caused them pain, I might have to consider.
It's quite funny, right? Because I did say in normal time in the chat, I said it'll be between 6 and 8. And you were like, hold on now. We need to sort this out. Can we get it in 24-hour clock? And I was like, right, here is it in 24-hour clock with the time zone. And she's like,
Yeah, except that I live in a central time zone, which I didn't think about.
Can you not minus
and
1?
So it's 5:30 my time.
Do you not know
right
how to
now.
minus 1?
I did. No, I minused the 12, and I was like, okay, it's at 6, but I was thinking 6 central, not 6 Amanda's time zone. So that's the problem. It is literally 5:30, 5:40 in the evening.
Have we ridiculed you enough? Do you officially feel guilty enough?
I feel terrible, and all the Catholic guilt is happening. You did a good job.
Brilliant.
We can keep going. It's fine. There's no
How
problem.
much Hail Marys do
I
you
used
have to
some of
do?
on today, so it's all there. You can, yeah. Do it. It's fine.
I'm going to need a couple Hail Marys out of you, Julie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Ave Maria.
I
Okay.
want to know why you're both being so mean to Nerdy.
Oh, Nerdy, I love you. Why? Who's being?
I
mean
offered
Nerdy?
to lick Nerdy's feet. How am I being awful?
Nerdy doesn't have any
Robbie and
feet.
Julie
I know
are
that's
being
the
evil.
trick. Shush.
Robbie and Julie are being evil to Nerdy.
Am I? I'm being evil to Nerdy. I love you, Nerdy. I didn't know I was being evil.
I didn't either.
Sorry. Oh, your accent is infectious. What just happened? I said I'm sorry. Like what? That's some bullshit. I'm not from the UK. That's weird.
You should be though.
Dave has
I am.
established
Yeah,
that
it'd be great if I was. I would love it. Actually.
the question that you have just caught up with, and as punishment, we shall make you answer first. Dave, will you restate the 3rd question?
Would you rather lick a randomly selected stranger's foot or have them lick yours?
Oh God, that's somehow almost worse. They'd have to lick mine. I'm not licking a randomly selected stranger's foot. Not doing it. That is a evil question. That is like some. Oh my gosh, what's that terrifying book and movie? That's some Clockwork Orange shit, Dave.
Oh, he was even worse to the point where he stipulated that the person picking for me or licking my foot is asshole 104 / Darth Dawkins.
That is worse for you. I don't like. No, not kink shaming. Everyone is into their own thing. I don't want anyone to touch my feet ever. I'm extremely ticklish, and I don't want ever to anyone touch my feet ever. So even me saying yes, I would prefer that a stranger licked my foot. At least I know my foot's clean, so it's not going to hurt them. Done.
They're making eye contact with you while they're doing it.
Oh God!
Is
Hold on.
the big
Yeah.
all the way down?
Can we at least be in a bath together if they're going to do that? Can we?
So you
It's not
can-
going to help.
Together.
Not going
Well,
to help because whomever it is almost certainly going to be horrible.
Oy. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. That's my answer. I'm sticking to it. Someone else has to lick my foot, and then I'm going to feel gross about it.
Nerdy.
I mean,
Again.
they are
No.
both gross, but I mean, because everyone else wants their feet licked, I'm going to have to just be the same. And yes, there's absolutely no way I'm licking anybody else's foot. That's totally gross.
Thank you. I was feeling guilty for saying that. Like all other people are gross. I know they're not, but I just
No, they are. You're right. They are gross.
You
especially
don't
their
know. You just don't know. They could be clean.
no,
they
I
could
do.
be
feet.
not clean at all.
It's a foot.
well, that's
It's
the
a foot,
problem.
it's gross.
It all, but
I
you
know
see,
my
that's the
feet are
thing. It
clean.
has to be somebody you really dislike, you know? Like now that we all know that Julie's feet are definitely going to be clean and we're in the bath, this is, you know, start of this doesn't sound too bad. But if it's Darth Dawkins licking my foot and making eye contact, I feel like shooting myself, you know? So there's different situations. So it's somebody
Are they
really
moaning?
awful.
And making noises while they're licking my feet.
Oh, no, now
Ew.
you're
Oh,
taking it.
God,
You're
they're
taking it
really
too.
bad.
Oh, Dave, I will.
And the Slurpee and the saliva and all that. Yeah.
Dave's getting really excited on the big toe here. I don't know what he was doing with his thumb.
Sorry. I am so sorry to anyone who's into feet in the chat because there's no shame in that. It's fine. It's so not my thing that I have a weird reaction to it. So I apologize.
Amanda?
Oh, God, feet. Seriously.
I don't know anybody who's gonna say, "Yeah, I'm gonna lick a stranger's foot." Come on, of course I'd rather have somebody else lick my feet. That's gross.
But it's somebody
Fair.
you really, really, really don't like.
I don't care. I'm still not putting my tongue on someone's foot.
If I don't like them, that just makes it worse. Like, why would I ever do that? I wouldn't lick Putin's foot. Get that guy.
If you let someone lick your foot, can you kick them afterwards?
Well, then
If
maybe
they
I
do it
could.
without consent, I can kick them in the fucking face. Is what I
Can
can.
we purposely contaminate our feet so that it causes a reaction in them?
Yeah, Brie, I love you.
Bree,
Oh, is that Leia? Did we just hear Leia barking?
Yeah.
I think so. There's a little dog outside that barks. I think it got her excited.
Oh, my sweetie. We love you. The best girl. We love you. Okay. I'm done.
Bree.
You say me?
Yeah.
I am not licking anybody's feet, like at all. And I'd prefer not having anybody lick my feet, but I definitely rather have somebody lick my foot. And it depends on what I lick. If they touch it with their tongue, I'm considering it a lick, and I'm pulling away immediately. So I do have some ticklish reactions, like Julie said. So
I'm sure they'd have a good tight grip on the ankle.
oh,
Okay. They need to, because I have a violent reaction to my feet being touched.
are
It's
they
just-
going
it's
to
like
enjoy licking my feet?
They're going to love it.
They're gonna love it. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes me feel better about
Yeah.
picking that one. If they're into it, it's like go ahead.
I mean,
100
you'll be
and thir-
squirming trying to get your foot away.
Okay. That actually that's a good thing, Bree, and what you just pointed out, like, and Dave, that makes me feel a little better about it. Like if they're really into it, sure, lick away, fine.
Jim,
That's a terrible soundbite. No one take that and do
What's
anything with
up?
it, please.
You
did
all
you get
right?
the question?
You
Did
okay,
you hear the
Jim?
question?
Yeah. There's just a lot of moving parts here. Gosh damn. This is all happening so fast. It's really looking like it's going to happen.
Okay. Well, it's not like you're gonna jump into combat, Jim. So, you know.
Did you see that picture of that 80-year-old woman with the Kalashnikov? Come on, man. You know what's about to happen.
The problem is, when are you going to get there?
Oh, God.
How are you
Over
going to
it
get
in a
there?
week.
You survived the pandemic.
The good reason wants to know if you were allowed to add honey first. Is that okay if you have to lick someone else's foot?
Lick someone else's foot, you said?
That's
Yes,
the question.
That's the question, Jim.
What?
Would
That
you
What is
rather
doesn't make it better for me. That just makes it sticky and weird.
Oh, adding honey make it better?
No,
it
would you rather
because-
lick your worst enemy's foot or have your worst enemies lick your foot, basically?
Oh, my worst enemy can lick my foot. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm dipping my
It's
foot
like
in
that's
chili.
a power move. Yeah, and you
I-
know
I-
But they're really gonna enjoy it, Julie, like a lot. They're not gonna. They might not be your enemy after that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, again, if they enjoy it, that's better because then I feel less weird.
The exact
how about-
wording of the question is, would you rather lick a randomly selected stranger's foot or have them lick yours?
Oh, randomly selected stranger is not an enemy.
I know,
See,
but
was
everybody
thinking
in the
of
panel
less-
has basically picked their or got picked their enemy, basically.
yeah, philosophical debate on what define enemy, because Sun Tzu, there are no enemies.
Oh, shut
Even,
your
like,
mouth.
when I
Get in.
go-
Right. We're answering,
go-
putting him down as sucking a big toe. Jim likes to
Fine.
suck big toes, all right?
No,
what-
I would
Let
lick Mike
Jim
Tyson's
drop his
asshole
knowledge
on the 50-yard line of the Super Bowl halftime show if the price was right. So
I would not.
A man after my own heart.
Although
Everything
I-
has a price.
Is that a man that likes to eat ass?
Gotta lick the asshole.
Yeah, is that coming from
Good
a
point.
is that coming from someone who likes to lick ass or someone who really likes money?
I've
I
got my
think it's
brown
the
wings
former.
and my red wings. Yes.
Everybody has
I have not. Oh my God, my brother used to say that. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That is still wrong. It is. I apologize. I apologize.
No. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's
Was
kind
it
of
consensual?
honestly,
That's
there are a
all that
lot of
matters.
people who don't go down right. So it's good that you're
Oh,
open.
dude, you got to mind the ass. You got to get you got to hit all the sectors.
I don't want that though, personally, and I'm not. Here's my thing. Okay.
Jim's
And
tactically
I'm sorry,
trained in the
I'm kind of
military. He
derailing
knows.
this shit, but here's my thing. My thing is anything I'm not willing to do, I will not ask someone else to do. So
It's not the
I
matter of
totally
asking.
understand what you're saying, but like, it's not my thing. Analingus is not my thing, so I'm not going to ask anyone else to do it
It's
to
the
me.
bomb.
It might, yeah, I can imagine how it feels amazing, but I'm not going to do it to anybody because germs, gross. I'm weird.
No,
about
fresh out of the
I have-
shower.
Have
right.
a conversation. Wait.
Hold on.
Gotta have this conversation. Assuming that you're clean, as in just you've had a shower, right? Your mouth is way dirtier, and you kiss.
Yeah, but even knowing that, like, they would need to have had a shower, an enema, and then a shower.
Nah.
And
Are we
maybe
talking shaved ass here or?
Awesome is
Well, if it's
conversation.
analingus, they only need to have that clean up in there so far, right? Your tongue's only going so far.
Sorry, you guys.
Great
I have
point.
to just make reference to
Next question.
the one good reason in the chat is pouring honey all over that again. He's just pouring honey all over it. That's just
Honey fixes everything.
That
Dave.
depends how hairy.
next question.
You people are deranged.
Yes.
Come back tomorrow.
That would
Gary.
be my partner. I'm an American. I'm uptight. Okay, I'm sorry.
Next question, Dave.
Oh,
We've raised $135 during the stream so
oh,
far.
we need to put the link in again. I should put the link in after each question.
Thank you, everyone who donated. Thank you.
You
Up
people
to-
are awesome.
A total of $4,595, which during this stream we've raised 135. So keep going. Dave,
Right, ready?
question 4.
You sure?
I think we all want to, like, we started out with licking feet and now we're tongue deep in people's assholes. So next question. Manda just
Would
hung
you
her head in
rather-
fucking shame. And that's, if she's ashamed to be here, like, come on, we're sinking low.
She's like, why do I hang out with these people?
I love you guys a lot. I love y'all a lot.
Dave,
He says I love a hot, clean ass. I tried to ask the question. I got nowhere.
try again.
Right.
Where's that screaming
4.
coming from?
Not me.
Jim, mute. There you go. Question, Dave.
4. Would you rather have a chameleon's tongue or one mantis shrimp's arm?
Depends.
Chameleon.
If you're really into the last question, definitely the chameleon's tongue.
Chameleon's tongue, if you're really into anything overall, honestly, like that's just a guy. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Chameleon's
Have
tongue.
you seen what a mantis shrimp arm can do?
Moves faster,
They are
creates a
amazing,
sonic
and
boom.
because of BrainBug and Mike Mantis, I have a better idea. But no, I would definitely want the chameleon tongue. I'm annoyed that there's that genetic thing where some people can curl their tongues, and two of my siblings can do it, and two of us can't, and it's so annoying. And I'm one of the ones.
Have you checked you're related to your siblings?
I am. For
Julie,
sure.
that's
me.
quite funny. I was on a video call with the daughter the other day, and I curled, that, right? And she can do that as well. But her mum can take her tongue and do it sideways this way, and then do it this way. And Elena can do that as well. And she stood there, she was on the phone with me for at least 5 minutes going, right, Daddy, it's really simple. You just do this. And she's like, you get it here. And I'm like, honey, I just can't. I said, you got it from your mama. I was like, no, it's really easy, Daddy. You just do it this way. And I was like, okay, I'll listen.
No, you can't force it. It's just, you either have the gene that lets you do it or you don't. And that's it. I tried in fact, my brother can arch one eyebrow, and I tried to make myself, I would even hold one and like try to arch, the other. I can't do it. We have the same parents, but it just is what it is. Yeah.
Oh, chameleon's tongue or mantis shrimp arm?
I think the chameleon tongue would be have more utility in my day-to-day life. The only advantage I could have from having the mantis shrimp punch is if I went into something where I'm going to be punching a lot, and I'm pretty passive, so.
You want to be Brad Pitt and snatch.
Yeah.
I like the idea of being able to sit typing and just having a plate of food here.
You're a hungry bastard, aren't you? You're looking one of them 1.5 foot long fucking bourbons.
Eddie.
Well, this mantis shrimp arm, is it proportional or is it actual mantis shrimp size on me?
It is proportional.
Oh, good. Okay, all right, good.
I've got an arm here.
Come over here.
Yeah, if it's proportional, then yeah, I'm completely up for that. I'm going to be sonic booming everything all over the shop. So yeah, totally up for that. The tongue can go lick someone's foot, as far as I'm concerned.
Nerdy is good. He's no arms, he's no legs, but if he's gonna get an arm, he's getting a fucking mantis shrimp arm. I can just see that Nerdy walks into McDonald's and he's like, "Can I have a burger? No pickles." And they turn around and give him shit, and he just sonic booms the whole McDonald's. Like,
sonic boom, tiger knee. Oh, hang on.
It creates light when they do it. They hit so hard. It generates light. It's amazing.
Right. Someone can ask me for a light.
For it is the problem.
Anyone else? Jim? Oh, he's on the phone. Amanda?
I said tongue.
Tongue.
Yeah.
You're the one wanting to lick the foot. Right?
Jim's on the phone.
They are amazing.
I could finally find out what my eyeballs taste like.
Salty. They're very salty.
How long is your tongue already?
Salty with tears of shame.
Oh.
Because of what happened after you got out of the shower?
No. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I saw my parents today. It's a thing. They're lovely. Let's continue and not talk about it. Repress. See, I should have been born in the UK. I need to repress.
Yeah, because none of us cry emotionally over absolutely nothing sometimes for no reason.
Robbie, did you answer?
Yeah. I started off with the tongue, and now I'm thinking about the sonic boom.
And the light.
And general day-to-day activity, I wouldn't be able to do my job. Although I could probably put holes in steel rather than needing the drill. It would just be dong.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
you
a glove with
push
the
things
punch
across
on
the
it.
room.
Yeah, because they're also sticky, right? Like,
Okay, right.
Burl,
We're
Brainbug,
talking.
check
Right.
me on this, but aren't they also sticky? Can't
Is
they
it-
like shoot out and grab something?
It is a
am I
proper
wrong?
mantis shrimp arm, though, proportionate to our body. It's not my hand with the. If I do this, I instantly have access to my mantis powers and can sonic boom shit. It's an actual mantis arm. Right, so I'm walking up the street and I'm probably killing an awful lot of people because everybody's pointing and laughing, and I'm just sonic booming cars. Or getting. Yeah, I'm
So you
knocking
never
over
have
cars.
your hand, but like when you make a gesture or whatever, you evoke your mantis shrimp powers. You're like,
Mantis shrimp powers activate.
Yeah.
I mean, no one is going to bother you anymore. They come up and they go, "Ha ha! Look at you! You've got the stupid armor." Hadouken! That's it.
Dukin.
yeah, be like, Hadouken, yeah.
Whenever Elena's racing me to the front door from the car, whatever, as you said, Julie, with the powering up, she does a thing where she like do that for like 2 seconds, and she goes speed power, and then takes off running. She's like the Flash. It's fucking insane.
Oh, she runs in place for a second before she takes off.
She just like and then goes. I showed her the Flash yesterday, just a shot on fucking YouTube, and she was like, "Oh no, Daddy, I definitely can run fast, and I can run for like 18 minutes." And I'm like, "No, this guy runs really fast." And she's like, "Not as fast as me." And I showed her, and he like went up the side of a building, you know, and shot around and come back down again. She went, "Okay, he can run faster." Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Oh.
Jim,
Jim, forked tongue or mantis shrimp sonic boom powers?
Mantis shrimp sonic boom. What? Your Irish accent.
Okay,
The question-
forked tongue. That would be a
Pears.
completely different power set. A forked tongue would just be directional.
The
set.
questions are:
Chameleon tongue.
Would you rather?
Chameleon tongue. It's rolled up. And it
Oh
unrolls.
yeah, sorry, yeah. Would you rather have a chameleon's tongue or one mantis shrimp arm? Considering that a mantis shrimp arm moves that quick that it can actually sonic boom and create light.
Oh, dude, that's pretty cool. That's
Oh,
actually,
They
I
got
didn't
super
know
punch.
that.
They break
It's so
aquarium glass
fast.
all the time.
you could punch someone.
With the
before
chameleon
they-
tongue, you can get in. You can do that. Get in. Toss that salad a little better, even. Sorry, we're going back to
No,
the
you're
old.
fine. You're fine.
old-
Hey, hey, it's
Just
It
have
went
those
there.
brown wings and the.
That's exactly where Julie's mind was at when she picked the tongue.
Sorry,
nope.
I don't know.
No, that's not where my mind was at. To be clear, however,
It was close.
again, it's cool. It's fine. I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's all good.
You know,
was
I
hilarious.
wonder how efficient the chameleon tongue would be at doing anything besides catching flying animals, because that's what
Right?
the tongue's really for. Is and without the
How long-
eyes,
if it's scale, how far would a chameleon tongue work for us?
oh, you'd be able to go probably a good
What is it relative to the
4
chameleon?
meters. Be like a 4-meter tongue.
4 meters.
Yeah.
Oh,
4
I could
meters,
make
that's-
so many people happy.
12 feet.
All at once.
I mean, I've made a couple of people happy in the same night at times, but like I could make so many people happy.
You only need about 3 inches to get.
I
the
know.
prostate.
I know. It's like it's like hi.
But you could
you're
literally
not
stand. You could be dancing with someone in a club, making them happy.
Yeah.
Well, you just have
Essentially, yeah.
a room of people all lined up with the, standing astride. You got
In
like
one
100
end,
Oh,
out
yeah,
the
in one
other.
go, 4 meters worth of people. Yeah.
Are you?
Oh, may my father never see this video.
I think Nerdy's creating some sort of weird sexual fucking centipede movie.
Yeah.
Jimmy!
Hey.
Right.
Prostate or there's a prostate orgasm. It
Sammy.
doesn't exist. I've never had
And
one.
you
I'm
said,
sure
no, you're-
they say
you're
it
absolutely
really happens.
That took Sammy 22 minutes to get the link,
I want to be
switch
very
on the
clear,
computer.
Atheist Edge. I want
Okay.
to be very clear, Atheist Edge.
Hi,
I am
everyone.
not anti-butt stuff. I'm just anti-analingus because I can't do it.
There you
But
go,
I'm a
Sammy.
dude like that. I don't give
I mean,
what
you're
I'm not
skeptic.
willing.
I'm very skeptical of,
receive what I'm not willing to
nipple
give.
orgasms and anal orgasms, but
Yeah, no,
apparently they exist.
Welcome to the
You're not
conversation,
doing them
Sammy.
right, Jim.
What about you, Commander?
If we keep talking about this, my partner is going to come in again and give me the look. You're staring too much online look. So.
I think we've all established that. No, Jim, we're on Jim, and I don't think Manda has answered yet. Has me, Manda?
Yes.
She picked the tongue.
She said tongue.
Oh.
Wise woman. Yeah.
Me and
I need to
Amanda and
go
Julie were all
instead.
shooting our tongues out.
Sammy,
What was that,
I'll
Manda?
eat a long tongue or I'll do sonic booms.
I said I have to get going soon, so I was just gonna answer whatever the next question was, and then go.
I'll do the next question first then.
Oh, look, Dave's down to get ready.
Dave doesn't want to answer.
Dave, are you going for the tongue or the mantis shrimp part?
Going for the tongue.
Of course, he's going for the tongue.
You know, it automatically eats
Okay.
flies. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
But that's where it gets its power from. If you don't eat flies, it generally shrinks.
You have to charge it with flies.
Yeah, charging it with flies.
I live in the South, y'all. That's pure flies. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, but
They can
if
just-
you're gonna do that, then you have to charge your mantis shrimp punch as well. Then it's the only fair. You have to charge that with something weird too.
Jim, did you answer yet? I think I've asked you 3 times. I don't know
Yeah.
if you answered.
I'm very skeptical of the prostate orgasm, but that would be a way to prove it or not.
You shouldn't be skeptical.
Oh,
Hell, you can
I've
test it on
seen it.
yourself.
I've done it to
Thank-
people. Like it's absolutely.
Dave will lend you his bouncy thing.
What about
You need Jim. You need better toys.
and nipple orgasms? That's got to be fake, right?
I can't vouch for that one.
I mean, I'm willing to be skeptical about that just so that I have to try.
That's a good reason to try a new thing. Skepticism, y'all. Try new things. That's good.
Guys.
Like it.
And Sammy
No,
takes
like-
the headphones off and he's just slowly setting them down and walking away.
Well, Amanda wanted to answer the next question, so
Dave,
we're
we do the next
gonna get going.
Next question, Dave.
Question 5. What is your most unpopular opinion?
My most unpopular opinion that I'm friends with you assholes.
Well, we all think that's a great thing.
That's not an opinion.
No, but,
That's just a fact.
She thinks we're great, and the rest of them think we're assholes.
That's not an unpopular
I
opinion.
think you're great, Bree. Everybody else here's an asshole. I was opinion on. Sorry, I'm holding my phone weird. My opinion on Marvel. I do not like superhero movies or superhero shit. And I like the stuff that makes fun of it.
You don't like superhero shit. You
Peacemaker.
like Star Wars. It is
I do. I
basically a
like
superhero
Star
movie.
Wars. No, it's not.
It's
Of course
different.
it is.
There
It's just that
are
the
actual
superpower is the
fakes in Star
Force.
Wars.
Yoda is totally a superhero.
Shut the fuck
Star
up.
Wars is a superhero movie.
Star Wars is not a superhero movie. That's Dave's unpopular opinion, I guess. Fuck off.
How is it not a superhero movie?
It's not. It's a space opera.
Oh,
Do the people have
Thank
powers?
you, man.
It's part pirate movie, part space movie, part western.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got
Samurai.
child
Do the
slaughter.
heroes have powers?
everybody
Yeah.
has
Right.
but the thing about Star Wars is it's not like it's powers as in you fucking a radioactive wave hit you and you became the fucking Hulk. Everybody can, if possible, access the Mandalorians and the not the Mandalorians, the
Midichlorians.
Midichlorians.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
every
it's a bit like
I mean, in
it's a bit like
theory,
X-Men. It's X-Men.
Han Solo, who is like the most.
it's not like X-Men because everybody has midichlorians in their system. Just certain people need a certain amount so you can access the Force.
I
So it's
hate
not
that.
the
But
nature-
yeah, I mean,
Different things. You can shoot electricity. You can read minds. You can manipulate minds. You can control these things. It is so a superhero.
it is
No,
not, because
Dave. If you're gonna go biologically,
No.
right? If you're gonna make a real, it depends how many parasites you have in your body living off you, depending if you can send lightning
Amanda,
bolts or
you
not.
can't leave me while this is happening. You can't leave me while they're fucking up Star Wars. You can't. No, you can. I'm sorry.
I'm on Manda's side. I'm trying to help here, and I think I'm making it
Well,
worse.
No, you are. You're on the meta side. But I'm just saying, like, the Force is like it has been Kenobi described in episode not one, but honestly, the best one, or the first one of the no, Empire is the best one. But anyway, not important. The God damn it, A New Hope. Okay, it's as Ben Kenobi described. Okay, so even in theory, even someone like Han Solo could access the Force, but the Force is a spiritual thing. I know like the midichlorians from the fucking prequels, but gross. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, in theory, yeah, but not everyone is to MathPig's point Force sensitive. And
can I just say to move away just real quick, because we're focusing a lot on the Jedi here. I want to say that if Tony Stark, Iron Man, is a superhero, then Mandalorian and Boba Fett are superheroes. Because
they've got the power armor. I mean, yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That's a good argument.
Anyway, I would love to stay and chat about this, but I cannot. I must go. But you guys have fun. Loved Diana. Talk to you guys later.
Love you. Miss you.
So yeah, basically, Star Wars superhero movie. Yeah.
Now that Manda's actually left, I can say that my unpopular opinion is that Game of Thrones is a ball of shit. Right?
But given the last season, yeah, I can agree. But
wobbly swords and boobies
season,
and
I
just
really liked it.
yeah, wobbly swords, boobies.
I like the boobies.
Everybody likes boobies, but you know, you can't just throw boobies on screen and you have quality content.
Why are you trying to tell me how to live my best life, Robbie?
You can totally do
What?
I will say this:
live my life?
my partner quit that show, like rage quit that show, like early on.
Yeah,
because it was like, these people are terrible, and I don't like this, and they were like, no, this is fucked up, and I don't want to watch it. I was like, okay, I'll watch my dragon porn when you're not home and you're.
Okay, right. Me and Junkshop need to get together and do a stream about why Game of Thrones sucks ass, and we'll tag it and we'll get loads of views.
Thrones, though.
You do.
They're all villains, right? Every character in that series is a villain. It's to some level.
No. What do you call it? What do you call the short guy? The short brother is not a villain anywhere through it. He is an entrepreneur.
He's a swindler, isn't he? Is he naturally a swindler?
I drink and I know things. That's his line.
I drink and I know things.
I fucking love that guy. I'll give him that.
He's my favorite.
He's my favorite.
But honestly, what about Tommen? I think Tommen was a good guy. He was a good character, and he committed suicide because his mother murdered his wife.
I don't know. Let's not talk about Game of Thrones because it's shit.
I have completely lost the plot of what we're talking about.
Robbie, you're back in the hall.
Where am I?
What?
I'm sorry, Dave. Did we lose the thread of the question?
You're talking about something I have no concept of.
Okay, my least popular opinion that I have. Okay, I have a certain prejudice against
Pickles?
white, blonde, Southern chicks because they tend to look at people like me and immediately think they're better than I am, and they suck. And that's not fair because I've had many blonde friends, and it's a generalization, and it's not fair. But yeah, when somebody is like just too cheerful or too like, oh, I want to get to know you. How you doing? What's going on? How your mama doing? You know, I'm just like, fuck off with that. I don't even know who you are. Like, go away.
Just to note this, we have a child on screen. I don't
know.
I'm sorry. I don't know if anybody's aware of that, but we do. I don't know if you want to pop that off until
Let me hold on. Yeah, I have to change everything to do that. Hold on.
Well,
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Don't do anything or say anything that I just said, young person.
No, I
don't think they can hear us.
Okay, that's better.
I don't think they can hear us. I think they're just on camera.
No, they
were
can't.
just walking around in the background. They didn't hear you, Julie. You're okay.
Okay.
No, you're grand. You're grand. You're grand. Don't worry.
Right.
Scarlet choose to Sam.
And I will answer the question to kind of keep things rolling here.
That's probably why he left. He had to go and look. That's his
Here
daughter.
is my unpopular opinion, and I don't know if this will bother anybody else in here, but I know it bothers some, like Jackson Weed, it bothers him when I say it. We are Australopithecines. You are an Australopithecus. You are all Australopithecus because the law of monophyly says you never outgrow your ancestors. So you are always what your ancestors were.
Isn't
And if
it
your ancestors were
Australopithecus?
What's that?
Australopithecus high.
Australopithecines.
Right, it's probably a difference in translation because there's other things that can be said in Denisoans and all that there sort of thing. I had not an argument, a disagreement with someone the other day because it's say it again there, please, Bree.
The plural of Australopithecus is Australopithecines.
Thank you, Jim. Bree, what was it? Australopithecus?
Australopithecines.
Yeah, right. And then there's Afriensis.
Australopithecus
That's Lucy
is
is an
the same
Afriensis, though. Lucy is Afriensis. Yes.
Yeah,
That's a better one, actually. That's way better than because where I live, people will get really violent when you talk about evolution as a fact.
The point I was making is someone was saying to me Australopithecus afriensis, and they had that at the species level.
There's
and I was
two.
like,
There's two species. There's Africanus and Afrinensis.
Yes. But this is what
Africanus and Afrinensis.
That's what I was trying to
There's
say.
There's another one too. Well, was it Bodii or Bodii?
Do they both give you force powers or?
Anyway, but you never outgrow that. So whatever clade your ancestors were in, you cannot escape that. That's why we are placoderms. We are jawed fish because we're placoderms, and you're never going to escape that. You're always going to have the features that are of a placoderm, and you never escape your ancestry as a Australopithecus either.
I tried to explain evolution to Elena last weekend, as in they're really, 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 really far out cousins. You know your cousins, and they're, Jessica and Jen is your first cousins, and there's bigger cousins. And I was like, these are just really far out cousins. And she's like, well, how far out does it go? And I was like, well, you're related to a banana. And I think her face nearly dropped off. Like, it was like, what? And I was like,
no, that's great, though. That's a good analogy.
Well, it's the banana. The tree, though, is what you're related to. The banana itself is like
she's 5. I'm trying to make it simple.
Okay. I got
she's 5. I understand that we're all
we
eukaryotes.
have fewer chromosomes than a onion.
Oh wow, that's good. See, that's good right there.
Well, I explained to her that we were apes, right? I used gorillas because she was like monkeys and gorillas. She couldn't really grab ape, she didn't get that. So I used it as in we're more gorilla.
Talk about the tail if she gets confused about that. That's the main feature. So
well, I always like to focus on old world monkeys and new world monkeys because that came out during my learning about evolution. That changed.
Oh, me too.
So that actually sticks in my mind, about the tail and stuff.
Catarrhines and catarrhines being splitting. I kind of remember that when I was a kid.
But yeah, no, she has a real scientific questionable mind, and she's into all that sort of stuff. She was. I've lost the point I'm going, and now I'm just filling dead air. But yeah.
Oh, there was a point.
No. Your point was you were adding to the
talk about nested cladistics. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yes.
Clay.
All right. So, who's next? Jim. Unpopular opinion.
Oh, for what?
Just your biggest one. Whatever your biggest unpopular opinion is.
I still am on the fence about. God, this is really unpopular. Like, you're gonna boot me off this live stream.
You're about to get cancelled.
I'm about to get canceled.
Yeah, cancelled already. Done.
Oh God, dude, that is so wrong.
Oh no, that worked out perfect because of the delay. If you time it right between here and the USA, you don't see being kicked until you come back. And then it's like, you get to see the reaction. It's great.
I don't know how many nanograms of testosterone you have to have in your body, the maximum, the minimum for a trans woman to be in women's professional sports. But I think there is the definite advantage to being a male, a biological male that's been a male at least 18 years of their life, then competing in women's professional. There's a reason why there's a division in female and male professional sports. And if you even if your nanograms of testosterone is within levels at age, say, am I still on? Oh, I am.
You
Oh, wow.
And you haven't said anything.
Say that,
And
and
that's
I do not agree. But
Jim, you're making what is a complicated you're making a complicated subject more complicated.
But these are discussions that need to be had.
Right?
But
There are some
Julie
There
put
has
the
to be
fucking
fair
hand on the hip.
competition.
Yes, agreed. There has to be fair competition, but that does not.
We are bigger, stronger, and faster. That's a given, right? We can all agree on that.
no, but
No,
if you've been
not
taking it,
necessarily.
Oh my goodness, right? I'm stopping and
It's
just cutting
not-
this in the bud right now. You have 10 seconds each. Make your stance. We're not going down that route.
You asked, motherfuckers.
No. The point is you've been because of the stuff around it, and people trying to hammer it home. That there's a lot of things where it doesn't matter, and there are a lot of things where the changes matter, and there are things where it will never be fair for them to compete against.
And the residual advantages that we have, even if you got your total testosterone down to acceptable levels to compete in IOC, say. But if you spent the last 23 years of your life as a male, what advantages do you have, even though you are within acceptable levels?
But this is the point. You're basing it on testosterone, whereas it's multiple things. In
Testosterone is
individual sports that matter.
a performance-enhancing drug.
yeah,
Damn.
like people in my family tend to develop muscle very easily as long as we're active, which means we also get very fat if we're not active. But I can tell you that I've been in more than one fight with a guy and won. I have also not won a couple of times because he was bigger and stronger.
Like an actual
And
physical
had to, like, pretend to die
confrontation.
and get the motherfucker off me. But I'm just saying, like, this is such a spectrum of things that it's hard.
How do we measure it? How do we?
Yeah.
How do we?
What's the metric?
Oh, well,
None
okay,
of
two things.
Jim,
Two things.
wait,
Two
one
things.
thing, Go on, one thing, Jim. The problem is it's down to the individual sport. That's why the debate is mostly meaningless, and why anti-trans people want to use it as a big thing, right? Because the individual sport is where it matters and where the decisions are actually being made. Protesters are trying to fight against all trans women doing all sports. And the point is, it's not fair to kick them out because they compete on the same level in a lot of sports. In some sports, it matters. Right? And that's the problem. You have to differentiate between the sports where it matters and the sports where it doesn't. That's it.
The three big sports.
Oh no
that
no
I
no no
follow-
no! That's not happening. No, that's not happening.
Jim,
No,
let's have this
Bree,
discussion
everybody!
sometime.
I swear to
Big
fuck,
sports
I've hit
that-
the mute all button like 5 times. Dave, you need to sort your script. That mute all button not fucking working. All right. It only muted you. It actually only muted fucking Dave, and he's the one. No, I don't care. You can put your hand up your bum and go looking for your prostate. All right. That conversation is not going any further. We're going to move on to someone else. We're going to slam that down. All right. Out of
Sammy!
respect for what this is and who's on the panel and all the rest of it, we're not fucking
I know
having that.
this will actually clear the air a little. The three big sports that I follow. MMA,
Oh, he's still going. He's just ignoring me, isn't he? He's just ignoring me and just still going. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I am. MMA, disc golf, and chess.
Golf?
They're really
Chess?
disc golf,
What the
MMA, and
fuck,
chess.
man? Like, chess is not a physical game. We have chess. We have many
Exactly.
chess
There should-
masters who happen to have
Oh
vaginas
god damn
or
it, mute
happen
all.
to be trans.
Oh god damn it.
What the
Yeah, it
fuck?
only
Come on,
mutes
let's
Dave.
just
It
move
just
that.
mutes Dave. That's fucked. He should
Jim,
have the secret
stick a
power.
pin in
Yeah,
that.
130 pound. 130 pound.
Oh no, you're
female
bringing that
should
shit
be
in,
allowed
Jim.
to fight
Jim,
a
I swear to God, Jim,
130
if I
male.
raise my voice anymore,
Okay,
I
sorry,
will
go
wake my
ahead, go
daughter.
ahead.
I would,
Fuck
my
it.
wee
In
girl's sleeping.
chess,
My
I
wee
don't have to
girl
be strong
is
to
sleeping.
move a pawn.
I'm not
Okay?
wait. Oh,
It's not. I kick ass at chess. Fuck you.
Exactly. There shouldn't be
A little bit.
divisions
Just a
in
little bit.
certain
I'm
sports.
sorry if you
No,
said
there shouldn't be.
but
You're completely right.
What? Chess? And
Sammy!
Has everybody got it out of their fucking
Who
system
other than
now?
college student plays
Has
disc golf?
everybody got it out of their fucking system now?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop now.
I think Jim
You
wins the
asked.
most unpopular opinion.
Don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answers to.
Oh no. You see, this is
Sammy!
the thing. We asked for the question. I didn't want us to debate it. There's a
Okay.
difference. You're entitled to your opinion, and it's a discussion that is well worth having. Just not fucking right now.
You are. I apologize for saying fuck you. That was not good.
Did you
Sammy!
say fuck you? Right.
Yeah.
Sammy, what's your most unpopular
No,
opinion?
Who keeps shouting Sammy? I'm trying to work out who the fuck's shouting Sammy.
Sammy, me, this guy here runs the show. What's your most unpopular
About
opinion?
you.
About you. What's your most unpopular opinion?
Trying to get the fucking child to sleep at the moment. Fuck. It's hard work. Good child though. Good child.
I'm lucky she
What
hits
the
the
hell?
pen.
How is everybody? I've just joined, so I don't know the whole discussion and
There-
stuff.
The,
So
the
how is
discussion is the exact question that you were just asked.
I'll say that again.
What is your most unpopular opinion?
At the minute?
Of all
At
time.
the minute?
What?
Yeah, that'll do.
Does anything go here?
Yes. I'm not to say you might not get slated for it, but it's an unpopular opinion. So
MathPig knows my background, so I'm going to ask him first before I can say anything.
You were just told Dave has as much power here as I do.
Say what you want.
Again, whatever let's not discuss about it. Just say what you want.
Okay.
Except if I'm ugly.
Russia.
Oh God, you just had to get worse.
I think.
Right. Okay. Just pointing this out. Just
Yeah, I'll
you
say-
didn't hear. Okay. Right. You didn't hear the conversation beforehand. Jim's ex-military.
No,
Jim's,
no.
Right. Jim's ex-military. Jim's going back, and Jim may be going out to Ukraine very soon. He's trying to sort his passport and stuff. So there's another
Jim.
topic.
Good
we're-
man. Where's Jim?
Just left because you said Russia.
I didn't leave.
Anyway, wonderful, Dave. I hate you for this question.
yeah, I know. Ready?
Can I revise my
Yes,
answer?
Dave.
No, nerdy. We're moving on. Everybody's going to get a chance to just state their opinion, and then we
I've
can
got a
move
choice
on.
of two. I mean, obviously, pineapple does belong on pizza. That's
For fuck's sake.
Holy hell!
it's just delicious. And the
Give
other
me a shit
one
when Dave's back.
is that rocks are in no way atheist.
Right now, that's even worse than Russia.
Because they can't think. I agree. I need to revise my answer, and it's just frankly not believing in God because everyone in my family does with a fiery passion, and all of my friends do on one level or another, except for y'all and Junkshop. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. My most unpopular opinion is not believing that God is real,
But which God don't you believe in?
and none of them.
Just to point
I
out,
have
I
worked
think we have
many
30.
times,
We
I
have
don't believe
30.
that any of them are real.
I think we have 35 minutes left, and then the very final stream of the 24-hour stream. So 35 minutes.
How's the total doing?
The total I can't check, so we need to tap back, or we need to tap Student Dr. Ben if they're still watching.
I feel guilty. I hung out with my mom today, so it's natural for me to feel guilty for everything. But I feel guilty about what I said for Atheist Edge. Are we cool, man? I just like
Dave,
when you can come back.
If
No,
I
no,
can,
in the side chat, he's gone. He's just gone to. Get
Dave, just to point out the way you are sitting because you've green sleeves. All we can see is these things sticking out the side of your head.
Green sleeves one night.
It looks.
Anyway,
It's
Atheist
just
Edge, are we
this.
cool? You and I got a little harsh, so I just want to check in.
I'm
I
sure
don't know if
it's
he's
cool.
hearing you.
He can't hear it. I'm sure it's
He may
cool.
not.
Stay. Dave. Next question.
What was
Next question.
Sam's answer? I didn't hear Sam's answer.
Sam's probably busy. Although he needs to get into the fucking habit of icon and shit whenever he gets up to leave.
Yeah.
Next question, Dave. Something better.
something better.
Something not gonna fucking like make everybody hit
We're
each
not
other.
going to make us fight amongst ourselves, Dave.
I
Come
don't-
on, community
Something
building
that'll
here.
make a big dumpster fire. Something worse than that. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a classic.
Yeah. Spatchet, no.
That's I thought
It is.
spatula hands too.
What?
Nerdy and me
No.
both went spa as in
It's the
spatula
other one.
hands.
It's the other one. You're now a superhero. with an unlikely power?
The Force.
It is either the ability to shoot meatballs out of your nostrils,
It was armpits last time.
or say again.
Was it not armpits last time?
No, it was nostrils first time. Yeah.
That was sunscreen out your armpits.
I remember that.
Or the power to create force fields, but only around ants.
Oh, right. Well,
But only around ants, ANTS?
Mhm.
Okay, I live where there are fire ants, so I will pick that one.
Right, the total is 4,780.
I'm trying to
How
work
much
it
do
out.
we
I'm
have
trying to
ready?
find the last score so I can add till it because hold on. Right, 4595. What did we go up from 4595? That was the last time we checked.
Just
So,
under 200.
another $200.
Awesome.
And I'm going to go with the ants as well on this question.
That's
Because-
more than 250.
Good. Well done, people.
When you have the ants in the force field, can you like move them around?
Yes.
Hell yeah, I'm doing that.
Because it's like the Force, which is, as we know, a superpower. So, yeah.
Do you ever see the ants that run in little circles, like the little mosh pits? Like you'll see videos every now and then come up, and there's just ants circling and circling. They do that because they lose their scent trail to the ant in front of them. They lose their way, and they basically following the ant in front of them in a circle until they die. It's kind of sad, really.
It's really sad. I discovered that when we got an ant infestation in an apartment that I lived in once, and one of my friends took a piece of chalk, like literal like chalkboard chalk, and just drew a circle around some ants, and they all just died in that circle after a few days because they'd lost their scent trail. So yeah, and I felt kind of shitty about it.
What about you, Nerdy?
I mean, obviously, the correct answer is force field ants. So I'm going to go with meatballs, because I mean, with the price of everything going up at the moment, everything's going up. Fuel's going up. That means food goes up.
I don't even want to talk about the price of fucking heating oil.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to be making meatballs. I'm going to be opening a restaurant. I'm going to be sitting there. People are going to be going, what have you got on the menu today? And I'm going to be going meatballs. How many do you want? And then just little nose thing.
410% in a year. 400.
If you come to my table and ask me what I want and say you have meatballs and say yes, that sounds good, and you squirt them out of your nose onto my plate, I will not be eating them.
No, do you know what it is?
Yeah.
See, nerdy, I just thought of this. You're going to do one of them niche restaurants where everybody eats in the dark. And the food is made fresh in front of them, and they can hear it all, but you're not allowed to see where it comes from, and they'll eat it, and they'll think it's amazing, because they will have to be the best meatballs ever.
Or much easier, just do that shit back of the house. Don't show the customers how the sausage gets made, and send the meatballs out. It's fine.
Yeah, but the health inspector is going to want to know how.
I was thinking that. Yeah, you have to do it in front of them. Yeah.
But you can have meatballs that you make when the health inspector.
We all wore hats.
I was off by a
whenever
fiver.
the health inspector came by, we all put on hats. Because it was a thing. Hats or hairnets was like a point, and okay, we all did it every time they came around. But
at the end of the day, Nerdy's answer is wrong. It's force fields around ants. So it's all moot.
While I agree with you, MathPig, I do have some questions about the meatballs too. How fast do they come out? Can you
you can get about 2 a minute.
Yeah, we discussed this last time. Yeah,
2 a minute. Okay.
2 a minute. That's kind of slow.
That's
so they can
really slow. That is really slow. Can we not ramp that up a bit?
No. You see, now it works out, Nerdy, right? Because you do 8 hours work before the restaurant opens. We put them in the fridge, and then the food's ready to be prepped, and nobody knows where it comes from, not even your chefs.
But still, I mean, even if that's all you're doing all day, that's a bit of time. I mean, I worked in a pizzeria / Italian restaurant, and that's a lot of time to make enough meatballs to get through the whole day. Like, people fucking love meatballs. So it's that's I'm not sure. I'd have to literally do math, which I'm not going to do.
After this, for a shout out to Carol 406 Atheist, and if someone can look it up, one of my mods or Dave, if it's really quick, the channel, it's Dungeons and Dragons at Nat1 Heroes, O1NE or ONE Heroes. It's on Twitch.
I think I'm supposed to be on that, but I don't know how to access their Twitch.
Oh, at least you'll be fucking on time.
How big are the meatballs?
I'm sorry.
And what sort of meat?
Obviously,
Are they-
cannibalism. You're eating human meat. You can't. Like,
It's
only,
human- it's human
the
meat.
only
I'm
person on
American
this
by
panel.
nationality, but I'm ethnically Irish, and you know what you're doing to me right now, motherfucker.
The only person on this panel that can make other than human meat is me, because I can make some pork meatballs. Oh, and Ox in the chat. Ox in the chat can make beef meatballs. The rest of you are cannonballs.
I can make amazing. I make amazing meatballs.
And
Y'all
saying
need
that
to know.
now, if I think about it,
Where do they come from?
Nerdy's meatballs is the vegetarian variety, because I do believe that Nerdy is a vegetarian.
Yeah.
There are great vegetarian meatballs out there. I tend to use a mixture. Of
Are they
pork
made
and
of
beef.
fucking pickles dipped in vinegar? Because that's what you're getting from Nerdy.
And I'm thinking if,
Pickle
when
flavored
Nerdy
meatballs.
has his
Everything
meatball,
else is dipped in vinegar, but not.
when Nerdy has his meatball producing power, is he kind of obligated to use that consistently to try to feed as many people as possible? I mean,
I don't think it stops.
That would be
Basically,
humanist.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, he get in famine.
You'd be like Jesus, Nerdy.
Oh fuck, Nerdy,
Yes, that's
that
what
was
I'm.
great.
That's
I
what.
feel
That's
bad
why
now
I'm
for my
doing it.
answer,
That's what I
that
just
answer.
said. Yeah.
This will be your
I
loaves
am
and
vegan,
fish.
yeah. Mhm.
What
I
have you done
suddenly
last night?
realized.
So
Yeah,
5 meatballs and
coming
2
out of my
marinaras.
mouth.
Oh, it's always so cute when Robbie takes his glasses off. Look
Oh,
at
my
him.
lens fell out. The screw that holds the lens in is broken. So my lens actually just fell out. We will not discuss the disgraceful.
Oh my word. Yeah, we have very similar eyesight, my friend. Very
Fucking
similar.
Destroyed.
Jim,
Did he get sorted?
1500 up here. What you got?
Carol,
Jim.
no, it's not on YouTube. Dungeons and Dragons. It's on Twitch. It's not One Heroes. If I could load up, let me see. I have multiple screens here. We've got screens from here right round till here. So we shall. Let me see if I can find my Twitch.
Y'all, I'm a little old and I haven't quite gotten used to Twitch.
I know.
I don't.
I'm not a
It's
fan.
fucked up. I should be better. I had time to learn before I started my job, but I didn't.
Atheist
Junkshop
Edge.
on the Twitch channel.
You doing well?
Right,
Say
let me
again?
see. How the fuck do I share this?
Are you doing well?
Yeah. Would you like? I've forgotten the question. Shoot meatballs out of your nostrils, or the power to create force field, but only around ants.
Sackable.
Yeah, and it's in, what is it, 2 inches?
Yeah, about 2 inches.
No, I'm talking about atheist Edge.
What's the kinetic energy of the meatballs?
I think it could go about a meter. If you like in the same way when
Can
you
you
find
do-
a random node.
Can they
You
do
can
damage to the physical structure of a M1 Abrams tank?
You just want me back, Atheist Edge. I love that.
You should go, "Put."
That's
No.
freaking awesome.
I think
Yes
they
or
could
no?
do.
No.
It's a yes or no question.
Well, what if it gets
No.
in the engine? Can't you clog it up? What, meatball up the exhaust pipe or something
Oh,
like that?
that'd be
There's gotta
doing meatball up the exhaust pipe.
I can't get close enough to the exhaust pipe.
It used to
I'm
be a
about to
potato,
teach.
a
I'm
junk
about to
tank.
teach 80-year-olds how to make Molotov cocktails. I don't need. I can't get that close.
But
I
they
don't
need to
know
eat
for
while they're
sure,
making them.
My dad was tank support in Korea, and I'm pretty sure that meatballs in the engine would fuck up a tank.
All
But
right. Well,
I'm not the expert. My dad is.
I'm gonna guess that there's enough ant hills in Kiev, so I'm gonna go with the force fields.
Potato.
Potato. Have you seen Nerdy as the buff potato? You're laughing. Everybody here's laughing. None of you have seen Nerdy as the you fucking buff potato.
Why are they laughing?
Sure.
Oh,
sure,
that's so
sure,
cool.
sure, sure, sure.
Hey, everybody, sorry to bail on you like this, but I do have to go. I will.
Oh, Bree, I love you.
Nice meeting you.
Bree, thank you very much for
something
coming.
happened, so I have to go, but yeah. Peace and love, everybody.
I can't see you,
Bye-bye.
but thank you for coming.
Love you, darling. Man,
MathPig.
Bree's the best. I mean, y'all are pretty great, but Bree's awesome.
Thanks very much, no. Totally keeping you next.
You're all shit.
No, I did not say
Okay,
that.
so I finished Jack Duckworth in my fucking glasses so I don't lose the screw.
Robbie, you got 20 minutes to get into a mankini. Just giving you fair warning.
I'd have no idea what you're talking about.
I didn't say bless your heart, so there was no fuck you in there.
Where was this agreement?
If you love Diana, you will get in a mankini.
Why do I have to suddenly get into a mankini?
He has to do that.
Because you want to contribute to this fundraiser, right? So you need to get in the Borat mankini.
Are people offering to give more money if mankini?
In all honesty, I set the goal. I set the goal for $250 for the 2 hours.
And we're over that now.
Yeah, we raised 320.
So guess
Woo!
what?
That's amazing.
Guess what, bitch? It's time. That's what I'm saying.
It's time for what? Who said I was wearing a mankini?
I did not.
Because you said if we reached that goal, you would do it.
Wait, where?
I'll ask the next question while you get changed.
Yes, exactly.
What's happening here?
Well, we're getting up on you. That's what's happening. I mean, yeah.
It's complete anarchy.
I don't know. Julie's got this look in her eye.
And you have to say, my wife.
Jim's
very
been
nice.
talking about prostates all night, so I'm a little, I'm a little cautious.
Anyway.
Oh God.
No. I have the first mankini burned into my
Larry,
brain.
no, the mathkini, the mathkini
Jonathan.
is
Just
white.
checking in real quick.
It's like a speedo. It's got a thing
just
up
so you
here
all
with a wee
know,
bow tie.
It's not going to be Rhyme of the Frost Maiden
Please
tonight.
don't.
There was just
I
too
mean,
much stuff
you're
going
lovely.
on
You're absolutely
with
lovely.
everyone's
Patrick.
bullshit in the world. And the world's bullshit.
Who's talking?
In the bullshit's world. So yeah.
I'm very monogamous.
It looks
It's
like
your
that.
one night.
There you go.
I'm going to be
There,
doing
see?
a D&D sort of art stream. I'm probably
Jesus, Mary, Joe. Seriously, y'all.
Dude, that's dead sexy. I don't care who you are.
It's good.
I can't see what Dave's doing.
I can see it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dave, I have no need to do it. Dave has just done it for me.
I don't know what's happening. I have no
Oh,
clue.
yeah.
I pulled the green screen completely.
I'm drunk. Our food arrived like half an hour ago, but I can't.
Vorik,
I'm
I agree
doing it.
with Vorik. It sounds like I'm being railroaded. All right. I don't
Yes.
agree with their next
agree.
message, but I agree with the first message.
You don't have to do anything you're not comfortable with, MathPig.
I don't give a shit. I'd come on naked if fucking YouTube would allow me and certain people would talk to me afterwards. I'm happy enough with my,
Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Zoom function, so yeah.
Oh, there's a Zoom function. You don't need no fucking Zoom. Too many pep. What was it? Too many pep. Anyway, right. We've got what I said. All right. When it was mentioned, fucking Ox has never shut up. Ox, you spent way too long zooming in on pictures of my crotch when I did that mathkini. So whether it was stuffed or not, it's not really the question. It's why are you obsessed with my crotch? That's really the question.
He's not entirely wrong, Ox. Just saying. Love you. Your friend.
Well.
I am so drunk. Come on.
Oh, good.
Oh no, you're not that drunk. No, you're not that
Welcome to the
drunk.
club.
The last
No,
time,
I'm not full on Irish drunk, but
the
I'm
last
getting
time you
there.
were this drunk, we had to station your camera and prop it up, and everybody was like, "What's Julie doing? Oh, she's taking her clothes off." Okay, right.
I did not take my clothes off online.
You,
I am. Oh,
Dave.
wait,
We were in the, luckily for you, we were in the back room by that point.
Oh, were we in the back room?
I had a
No.
sweatshirt or a sweater on that I
It
took
was
off.
just
'cause I'm
it was
hot.
just Julie from up here because it was like, okay, don't move, Julie. No, we were definitely live because I remember screaming at her because we were live and it was like, don't stand up.
You did not see anything.
No,
that-
we didn't
I
see
had a
anything.
shirt on under.
No,
You did not. No one, including YouTube, saw anything they weren't supposed to see.
You're fine. Supposed to see.
I was a theater kid, man. I could change out of everything I'm wearing right now, which is blue jeans, tennis shoes, and a t-shirt, and to something else, and do it in a way that none of you would ever see.
You weren't
because I've been
changing.
dressed-
You were just very hot.
Yeah.
I was very hot. Yes.
Yes.
It was. I live in Tennessee, y'all. It's hot here a lot of the time. Unless we're having an ice storm, which is weird.
Right, next question.
Next question. Yes, moving
Thank
on.
you.
Moving on.
7. What's the least amount of time you've known someone before sleeping with them?
Before sleeping with them?
Now, how do you, hold on. Now, what do you mean by known? Are you talking about known as in, hi, how are you, jumped in bed, or you've talked about known physically? You've talked.
Yeah, this is weird because we were friends before we were ever, anything else. And also I was married to someone else when we first met. And it wasn't until after I'd gone through a divorce and all that stuff that we started dating. So it's a little weird, but I would say that the third date was a bit early. I mean, it wasn't early, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, third date. That was my wait.
So that's like 2 years. 3 years.
We've known each other for years, though. You're talking about like how long have you known someone before you slept with them?
Yes.
Okay.
About a month. If you're including texting and talking, if you're
I
including
gotta think
actually
about it. I gotta
talking
go
to
through a Rolodex in my head because I'm a child of the 90s and I've got like all of my sexual partners in my head from like HIV and shit. So hang on. Go to somebody else.
If you're including texting and talking to people, probably at least a month, maybe longer.
I'm including sex.
I was talking to the guy doing the question, you horny bitch. Calm down.
Oh, you wish.
Nerdy.
Well, very similar to Julie, only rather than the third date, mine was the third pint. So however long it takes you to drink.
Fair.
It's about 45 minutes.
Oh no, I drink pints slowly. It's probably more like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Pint?
Well, for 3 pints altogether, so it's maybe about 45 minutes a pint, give or take ish. Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
so
Might have had a shot as well. But yeah.
An hour and a half and a shot. I dig that. Yeah.
Hope you
This
enjoy
is
it.
hard for me
She was
because
really nice as well. Yeah.
oh, nice. That's lovely.
Can't remember her name.
Everyone I've ever been with was my friend first for like years, usually. So this is a difficult question, a legit difficult question for me to answer. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. I did have a couple. I did have one night stand that made me realize I don't like those. Because it was like, wow, I could have masturbated, had an orgasm, and he wouldn't still be in my bed. So I would say I knew that person vaguely. I met them like 3 times, so for a total of maybe 6 to 9 hours before we actually had sex, and it was not great sex.
The quality of the sex was not in question.
No.
Well, I mean, and you know
I know
what?
how Jim put himself
that's just
through
me.
college.
I'm not judging anyone.
5 minutes.
Like,
Prostate.
I get more out of it if I actually know the person, but I'm not like, I was a horny teenager, but like the next morning, literally, that was my thought was, wow, I could have had an orgasm. I could have masturbated, had an orgasm, taken care of this myself, and you wouldn't still be here. Like that was my
I would
little
have to deal with you. Ock said on the carny 4 hours. Lone says 1 week.
4 hours. That's amazing.
Sammy says 1 hour.
Oh, hello, Sammy. That's
Sammy's
amazing.
That doesn't surprise me.
That's what pubs are for, isn't it?
I find that impressive. That's what pubs are for.
Pig orgasms last for 30 minutes.
Krabby says a few hours, but I was young and stupid.
Fair. Also fair.
Can I talk to Atheist Edge?
After we
Sure.
go offline, if it's a different topic than what we're talking about, because we've got like 15 minutes left.
Go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
Jim,
But that'll be great.
You got 13 minutes.
Jim, what's your answer?
What's my answer to what?
What's the least amount of time you've known someone before sleeping with them?
Oh God, I was high on ecstasy. So was she at a rave club in the 80s, and she just put her she just put her foot on a toilet, and her name was Teresa. I do know that. It was less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, ecstasy, that changes the game entirely. It really does.
We lost
That,
someone.
that
Did we
was a
lose
drug that I intentionally did not. Oh, wait, we're on the
I
internet.
did catch her
I
first
never did
dance.
that. But yeah, no, I feel you, Atheist Edge, and I absolutely respect that decision and understand it. Yep. Even though I
It was
never
the
had-
80s. It was a different time, different era.
different time. Absolutely. I did that stuff in the 90s, and yeah, it was nope, I didn't allegedly.
Back then, ecstasy wasn't even classified as synthetic drug. It wasn't even banned by the FDA. The waitresses were literally passing out biscuits. They called them biscuits. They were soft little chewy
biscuit. Yay.
Yeah, you would eat half a biscuit, and they were free if you bought a drink right in any club.
Oh my gosh,
So,
that is
free
amazing.
ecstasy.
Sammy, fucking put your icon up when you get up and walk away.
I mean, I don't know that that's amazing. I just assumed that was amazing. Also, are children still watching?
No, when my wee girl's dead to the world,
Your wee girl?
she's asleep.
Okay. Okay, excellent. I'm sorry. I don't want to smoke tobacco in front of a child. I don't want to encourage anybody to take up this nonsense because
Yes, that
guys,
is the
if you
worst
don't
thing that
know-
we are doing on this stream right
Mhm.
now.
No. Honestly,
Those
it
damn
is the
cigarettes.
worst thing. It's absolutely because of what this stream is
Yeah.
for, my dear MathPig. This is the worst thing because even though I am a donor on my license in the U.S., this right here prevents me from donating organs because I can't stop doing this, and I've tried many times, and I'm totally addicted. It's a stupid thing. So please, you folks in the chat, if you've never started smoking tobacco, please do not.
It
It's
costs
not
me
good.
£6 extra a month on my life insurance because I have that.
Yeah, exactly. It costs more in life insurance and in the U.S. and health insurance, absolutely. But also, the shitty thing about it is I can't even get tested to see if I could help because I've got 2 healthy kidneys, but I am not qualified as a donor,
Dave,
just because.
Yeah.
There's been one last
I would
question.
have to be off of this for at least 1 to 3 years before I could qualify as a donor. So y'all just please don't start this shit. It's addictive as fuck and it's awful. Don't do it. Okay.
Right. Last question. Question 8.
You didn't say penultimate question on the. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I love it when you say penultimate. It makes me feel smart.
Please, Amanda.
I know what it means.
This is the ultimate question. Question 8. Would you rather wake up tomorrow as a dog or a cat?
Oh, dog.
Cat.
Easy question. Ooh, Julie, you just lost some points. Sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. I don't care. I want to be a cat. I don't want people touching me when I don't want them to. And I want to be aloof. And I want to be like, fuck you, I hate you. Or, all right, you gave me the good food. You can touch me. It's fine. That's what I want. Cat. Although I did hang out with my dad's black lab today, and he is the bestest boy in the world. He is amazing and totally just a big ball
What do we
of
know? February, March. Pot will be 19. What's today's date?
It is the 4th, 5th of March.
It's the 5th. Well, it's the 6th here because it's
6th of March.
the 6th here because it's past midnight.
Monday is our anniversary. That's the 7th.
In exactly 1 month, on the 5th of April, Pot will be 19.
How does he smell?
He hasn't had a bath since fucking maybe September, so he's fucking stinking. You've seen the dog. He's very, very active.
No, it's the fucking answer that just come over there. How does he smell with his nose?
I'm gonna send you a picture of my dad's puppy dog because I gotta tell y'all, this is a very American Southern man thing. But the 2 times my dad has suffered a lot of loss in his life. He lost a grandchild. He's lost his mother. His just many losses. Okay, the only time I've ever seen my dad cry was twice because he's old school, kind of toxic masculinity, but it doesn't mean to be. He was just kind of raised that way by a single woman. But the 2 times I've seen him cry in my life was when his dog died. Like 2 different dogs. And and he was just like, damn, and like walked out of the room. It was rough. Yeah. That was weird. Do you all feel weird now? You're not saying anything. Shit.
I'm not saying anything because Rab1 is in the chat. I have no Rab's one mother used to babysit.
Your brother?
No, you think he's my brother because his ma used to babysit me in primary school. I've known Rab1. Rab's one sister's the same age as me, so I've known Rab his entire fucking life, right? And he's saying he remembers when I got Pot, you know? But the reason that Pot's birthday is the 5th of April is because the story behind Pot is the cunt next door had a sheepdog and he kept him tied up out the back all the time. It's a wee small garden. And then for some reason he got Pot, which was a cross between a Jack Russell and a pit bull. They'd snipped his ears, and I think with his crowd they would... Oh no, he's just taking a wee chunk out of it, so his ears still pop up and all, like, but it's fine. Anyway.
I know, but we don't. I'm sorry, my dad won't even, like, he's only come round in the last, like, our first dog, Gus, that we got when I was 6, like, my dad didn't have him fixed because he felt bad, like, about it. So we're not into.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't fix Pot. Pot's still virile, and considering that I looked up last week how much to clone a dog, and it's 50,000. Yeah, I'm definitely going to just find Pot a sex partner, all right, rather than paying 50 grand to keep his genes going. But anyway, the guy next door then one day ended up with this puppy. Little tiny thing wouldn't fit in your fucking hand. And never let him in the house. The dog was outside with the other one, but there was a gap underneath the gate, and I would wake up every morning and Pot was outside my back door. So I would start feeding him, and once you feed him, you know, and it just became this, that, and the other. And I don't want to be rude and all the rest of it, and everyone to their own, but the particular guy was... he was an addict. He had problems. He would spend most of his time up all night and sleeping during the day, and the dogs being outside in the rain. He came out with a plastic pellet gun and shot the 2 dogs with a wee, like, not a BB gun, like something you'd give a child. You know, them wee plastic pellets? The wee balls?
Yeah. That's actually, in the States, you give a child a BB gun, so it's better what you said.
Yeah, but
yeah, like a cap gun or something.
Yeah, no, he was shooting pellets at the dogs and shouting, and we were out the back having a barbecue, and it was like, what the fuck did that motherfucker do? So I went in and rang the RSPCA, and within a couple of days they came out, and they were loading up the sheepdog, and I went over and just lifted the puppy, and I was like, no, he's staying with me. They called him Gizmo.
That's awesome.
He called him Gizmo. I didn't like Gizmo, and then my mother wanted to call him Pothead because I just left university, and she was like, you went to get a physics degree, you come back with a habit, so the dog should be called Pothead. And I was like, I'm not sitting out the front shouting Pothead, but I'm going to shout Pot. And if anyone asks, it's either because he had a flower pot when he was a puppy, or there's a spot on his back. That's the legal story I'm going with. But
that is it. That is the story we're going with.
That guy ended up getting kicked out of the estate because of this sort of instance. I ended up with Pot, and that was nearly 19 years ago. And as I said to Rab in the chat, if Rab remembers, because of this situation, we don't actually know his birthday, and we got an approximate date for when he was, you know, he's this many weeks old. Our really good friend Rab will understand, another brother from another mother, which was Andy. His birthday was the 5th of April, and it was the closest one to Pot's. So when we were drinking and celebrating Andy's birthday, we were also celebrating Pot's birthday and doing that for the dog. Somebody would pour beer in the ground for the cunt and all, and Pot doesn't drink anymore. He did have one bad night where he drank too much wine, and he was not himself for about 3 days, and just he doesn't drink. He doesn't drink alcohol anymore.
That's cool. Yeah.
Right. Two answers from the chat first, and then we're ready to go.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, he's already started. He started about 10 minutes.
We went on a dog rabbit trail.
Yeah, he started about 10 minutes ago, but we've got another 5 minutes left.
Krabby says dog, but only with a human like me. And Larry says cat for sure. Claws, sass, emotionally indifferent while being showered with constant undeserved praise.
Exactly.
Jim, do you have an answer?
He's right.
Oh, sorry. I think dogs because they're closer to Homo sapiens in cognitive ability. That's it.
That's fair.
What I love about dogs, and it's Bree has left, but Bree will back me up on this. The feline clade is off doing its own Filiana or whatever the fuck it is. But the dog clade used to share a lineage with bears. There's fucking bear dogs, alright? Did you not know? Oh, Julie. Oh, I'm going to send you like 5 videos, Julie. And
No, please do, dude. I was not taught evolution. I went to public school in the
holy
south of
shit.
America. Like, I don't know
Okay,
shit.
right. There, America, back in the day, back in the way day, back in the prehistory day, America was full of bear dogs. Like, imagine a dog the size of a grizzly. You know, it's...
That's amazing. Yes, please send me video.
There's
I wanna
also
know.
one of a crocodile. I also have a video of a crocodile that was obviously extinct now, but up to 20 foot long and spent most of its time running on land chasing its prey and sleeping in water. So this fucker could run nearly up to 11 to 12 mile an hour and had giant back legs. And about
We don't have crocodiles here. There are, we have, well, I mean, we do in zoos, but like we have,
we will, right, we've got 2 minutes left. We've got 2 minutes left, and just on the topic of that,
Don't.
I had
Don't
an
worry about it.
argument with my wee girl just on this topic. I had an argument with her because she got like a croc choc sweetie thing, you know, and it comes with sweets in one end, but you can squeeze a button and then, you know, it's axes of plastic and it comes out and clamps, you know, like a wee gripper, right?
Yeah.
And it's called like a croc thing or whatever it is, and you know, but the actual head is an alligator. And I was like, honey, that's not a croc. It's named wrong. The nose is too long. The nose is too long.
Yeah,
That's
we
actually
have alligators are indigenous to North America, so we do have we have a lot of those, especially in Louisiana. But wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Okay,
Bird dogs ruled the Eocene pocket. Bree came back to let us know that I was right. Yay.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, right, as I
Science
said,
is so
purple
cool, you
flowers.
guys.
We got some purple flowers. This is all for Lavender Lady. Thank you, everybody, for turning up. I don't know. Well, I'll maybe do a sexual pose set up tomorrow on the seat, you know. Paint me like your French girl over here and we'll put that up. But I generally set the goal at 250 because I didn't think we would make it. I have no idea where the math keeney is, but if the people want it, I will put out. And Nerdy leant back in his fucking seat in real life there in shock. You can see that. It was like, oh my goodness. But Dave, I understand how late it is for you. I know that you've been really looking after your health lately and been trying to behave yourself and go to bed at 11 o'clock. And considering that this is 2 hours later, and considering your own fucking stream, considering that you nearly looked like Vago from Ghostbusters 2, you know, there's... And Jim, don't laugh. Bree actually sent me, and Bree will back this up. Bree made a Vago background for Dave, so he sent it to me. He sent it to me before the stream. Was like, "Can you set this up?" Because he's got the green screen going. I was like, "Damn, he should have sent it to me yesterday." But yeah, lots and lots and lots of love for Dave. The only problem I have with Dave is he needs to update his script. Because I tried to mute everyone earlier with Jim and his fucking rant, it didn't work. Short that script, man. But.
Always love to Dave. I don't fucking care. I love you, Dave.
One of the best people you'll ever fucking meet. You know, there's nobody better.
Absolutely.
Nobody fucking better. Nerdy,
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna follow that, but do you want to talk about yourself and think that you're cool?
I'm cool. Yeah, that's it.
Nerdy is cool.
This is actually funny because in about 15 years from now, people are gonna look back at this and go, "There was that guy that created Skynet. That was him dancing as a pickle." Dancing as a Sorry, I've been on a Terminator rant. I've watched 3 Terminator movies in 2 days. I'm trying to work my way through them all, but yeah. This motherfucker creates AI. Skynet's on its way. Skynet's on its
You
way.
have me with Skynet, but I was gonna jump to building better worlds.
No. I think Nerdy's gonna go full cyborg. I can picture Nerdy being a sleek Borg. Like all the technologies there, you know, sort of like a cross between that Bruce Willis film, I think it was called Surrogates. You know, or
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
or going into even the idea of a Gollum with Picard Series 1 finale, which just came out in Friday. Series 2 came out yesterday. Can't wait. That's
Oh, fuck me! I haven't seen any of it.
It's so good.
I haven't
I
seen
know, it's
series
so
2.
random.
I got an alert earlier, right? And I no joke, I got an alert on my phone after my wee girl had arrived, and she was like, "Oh, Daddy, what happened?" Because it went beep, and I got quite excited, and she was like, "Well, do you know the way you like Octonauts?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's my favorite." And I was like, "Well, one of Daddy's favorite shows has just released a new episode," and she was like, "Well, I don't want to watch that. Can we continue watching Octonauts? Because you can watch that when I go to bed." I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
Asshole,
Well,
it's
you
2
know,
minutes
the-
after you're cutting into Nat One Heroes
Right,
now.
sorry, okay, right. Everybody's here. Thank you very much. Julie, Jim, and at the end of the day, he started 10 minutes before I finished, so I'll steal 10 minutes of his, alright? fucking telling me how to produce and run my channel.
Telling me how to run my own channel. Fuck you. I love you all.
All right,
Thank
laddie.
you so much.
Everybody,
Thank everybody who donated. Thank you so much.
thank you, everybody, really, you know, and as I say, think for yourselves, people. Oh, are we live yet? Oh, Jim just left.
Are we on? I don't know. I'm doing this on my phone, so I have no idea.